Hi flowers, and welcome back to a brand new video. So I am going to be saying the dreaded word because it is so soon. It's about 2.5 months away and I feel like maybe it needs to be said. Christmas is just around the corner, and this is something that I find very hard to do. But I have found 5 easy ways to save money from now until Christmas, and it even works all year round. So if you want to find out what those tips are, then just keep on watching. So the first thing that I find really very useful to save is all of my change. So I know a lot of people don't like change. They will, obviously, they find it so heavy and they just want to get rid of it. I save it, so I actually keep all my coppers separately in a coin counter. I have a money box that you cannot get into. It's one that you have to smash, and all that goes in there is like my 20p's, 5p's, 10p's, anything that's silver, the odd pound coin, £2 coin, anything that I think that maybe I'm not going to use or I'm just going to spend on whatever. I put it into the money pots and they get saved. Some people say it's not a quick way to save, but in actual fact, every single coin that you put into that pot, it actually all adds up. So that is tip number 1. Tip number 2 for saving. So I think this one's quite an important one. Whatever your income is, take a small chunk of that and put it into a savings account. Whether you get paid monthly, whether you get paid weekly, putting in £100 a month, £50 a month, whatever it is that you can afford to put in and away and do not touch, all eventually adds up. This is something that I do personally. I take a chunk of my wages that come in and I put it into a savings account, and that just gets saved up and saved up and saved up. So I am saving for Christmas, so that money will be used for buying Christmas presents once I've obviously saved up enough, or if I found a specific thing that I want to buy someone and I've got that amount, then I will obviously go and spend and then start the process again. If you're saving for something long term, again, you can just put it in there and just leave it, do not touch it, and that will all eventually add up. Tip number 3, budget. I find this so important. So what I do, I take the total cost of all my income, I add up all my bills, I subtract the total and work out what I have left. I then set a budget for things like food shopping, so I do not go over budget or waste money on things I don't really need. I always write myself a list of everything that I need to buy, so I can stick to the budget that I've put aside for my shopping each week. Also, if you're on, like me, I am on a pay-as-you-go gas and electric meter, I will then obviously put a budget aside for that, so I know where I'm at with that. But I just think budgeting is very important, so that you know where you're at and how much you have to spend on your essentials then, if that makes sense. Budgeting is always very important. Tip number 4. So this one I think is also quite important. So I actually check through all my finances and every bill that I pay, and I cut out things like a gym membership that I didn't even use. I was paying like £36 for a month. At the beginning, yes, I used it a lot, and then it just goes out the window. You want to look at things like whether you really need that Skybox, or whether you really need Virgin Media, or whether you need any extra add-on for your TV. Anything like subscription boxes, like you know, those makeup subscription box, maybe even those food subscription boxes that you can get. Think about them and think about whether you really need them or not. For me, I personally got rid of all the unnecessary rubbish that I didn't need. Will it be forever? Maybe not. If I can afford to go back to the gym and pay that gym membership, then yeah, maybe that's something I will do. But for me, when I'm trying to save, then I think that's definitely one to consider. And finally, tip number 5 is, which I think this is a very good and important one, is save those coupons and save those vouchers. A lot of people, and I know a lot of people that who have things like, I don't necessarily say they're loyalty cards, they kind of similar are, but like the Morrison's Mall card, Connector cards, Tesco cards, obviously all those points add up and you will get things through the post with like £5 off vouchers or money off certain items of food. Keep them and use them because you are saving money there straight away. There are quite a few websites as well that have coupons and voucher codes and things like that. I am definitely one that likes to use them because I do definitely like to save. I love saving money where I can. And then that just gives me more money to put aside for something fun or for something that we're saving for or just for a bit of money on a rainy day. Coupons definitely are the way to go. I know a lot of people just don't like them for whatever reason and that's okay, but personally I definitely like to save coupons and vouchers to get money off because they are there to help. So I hope these tips come in useful for you and I do hope that I've explained them well. I know I tend to ramble and go off topic a lot, but they are 5 tips that I have used and are still using to save money. I have saved for quite a few things. Obviously I've saved some money for Christmas and obviously I'm going away in November, so all that change that I have been collecting is getting used for my trip in November. So I think they definitely do work. Let me know if you have any other saving tips, or if you have used these ones, then let me know how you got on by writing a comment down below. If you did enjoy this video, smash it a big thumbs up and click the subscribe button down below. And I will see you guys very, very soon in another video. Bye!